everybody? It's your boy Real back with another review, man. Yo, this is Snowfall Season 6, Episode 4. Oh, Snowfall, Snowfall, Snowfall. I got him. I cracked the case. It was something about Damson, about Franklin Saint, that I wasn't too sure about until this episode. Follow me, if you will. Think of all your favorite Franklin Saint acting moments. You know what they all had in common? He was mad. Every time he was fooling me until this episode. I was like, damn, he's a great actor. Like I felt that. Every time I'm like, this boy is acting his ass off. But was he really? Because for a long time I've been giving Jerome winners of the episode. Because I felt like he was able to pull it all off. See, Jerome can be sad. He can cry at the drop of a dime. He could be angry. He could be cool, even killed. He can do it all. And that's why I was like, damn, Jerome is really acting. But sometimes the only times I will fight with myself is when Franklin will step up into acting. And then I thought about it. I think this nigga is only good when he's mad. Think about the first time your favorite scene back in the day. You know what it had to be? When Franklin popped off on Leon in the car. When he was snapping on him. Like, nigga, I built this, blah, blah, blah. When he barked at him, he was like, damn. And then the episodes where he's screaming at Louis. Then the episodes where he's screaming on Jerome. And now like this episode. Or when he went crazy in the bathroom talking to himself. He was screaming. He was mad. He was going crazy. That was a legit scene. But every time this man is really acting to showing his chops is when he gets mad. And he was getting mad a lot this episode. Like he was doing the most. And I was wondering, why are they leaving it to him to carry the show so hard? And I'm like, where's my nigga Jerome? I'm not seeing a lot of Jerome and Louis. It's only 4 episodes. But they scenes are very short, far in between. And Jerome damn near not even talking. This episode, the nigga just was sitting around looking like Baki's dad, looking like Yujiro, just frowning. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? And this whole episode is Franklin yelling, the yelling episode. He comes in, they pull off the Ocean's 11, right? His wife is pulling the Ocean's 11, him and his mama. I'm gonna put a wig on, talk to the guy. You're gonna pretend to be an FBI agent to get this lady to crack open that man's safe. To me, I thought they did a little too much. I was like, sure, set up a fake meeting, but did you have to pretend to be the FBI? Could you not just have, I don't know, gave Shorty like 5,000 to be like, hey, I got 5K for you to open that safe, and just to make things a little bit, just to put a little bit more, less fear into her, more business, cause she was scared. Girl couldn't even get the goddamn key in the lock. She was terrified, couldn't turn the thing. She thinking the feds is on her ass. But maybe if she knew about 5-10 G's was in it for her, she'd have been like, oh, I'm about to get this money. See, money, that's where money and fear and motivation separates like the success levels to me. Because I feel like if somebody is properly motivated, especially monetarily, that they're going to be able to fucking get that job done. Hey, look, I got kids. This nigga, I'm only a secretary. Clearly he's not breaking the bank. Look at that office. There's a fucking Piggly Wiggly on one end and Sue's Dry Cleaners on the other. And there's a liquor store right next to that. So what the fuck are we talking about? There's not a lot of money to be made, I would assume, at that position as a secretary. Probably 5-10 G's is half her year's salary. I'm assuming it's the 80s, so I would imagine 10 grand goes a lot further than today. Okay, we can at least agree to that much. So I was thinking like, this is all unnecessary. They just putting his wife in here, trying to make her important. She's not. She's not. She's not important. She's not killing it, putting on her different outfits. She just looks fucking dumb. Oh, Tim, I remember when it comes time when dude is leaving out, like, hey, he's coming. He's go. Where did this random white dude come from that decided to be another agent? That to me seems like more witnesses, more people you got to bring in on your scam, more chances for the shit to fail. Is anybody following me? She could have, they could have easily offered her some money. Open that safe, shorty. Get what's out of it. I'm gonna take some pictures. You get to put it the fuck back. I'm not even taking nothing. And you shut the fuck up for the rest of the day. That's it. Money in your pocket. One hand washes the other. Thought that would have got it done, but we had to suffer through some weak ass Ocean's 15 shit. I don't know. It was, they were doing the most. It was unnecessary. Just for them, and I was upset with Franklin. I felt it. The shit, he gets there. He's been nervous all day about this going through. $70 million on the line. His chance to get his money is right the fuck there. He could stop with this bullshit in the streets. Stop fucking with what's his name? What's the dude that runs shit? God damn it, I can't think of his name. I just goddamn watched it. Can't think of his name, but he could stop dealing with him. He could fuck Jerome, fuck Louis. Y'all got it. Fuck Teddy. I got my money. Right? This is the only thing completely keeping him away from ever having to run into these people, care about these people. I want my 70 mil. So I respect it. This is his way out. And he gets there all excited, like, we did it? And then she's like, yeah, well, not quite. We got where the money's going. We got this, but there was a withdrawal. Okay, we don't know where the withdrawal went to, though. And I'm like, you got all this information, don't know who withdrawed it, where it went. Like, that's not a paper trail. And I was thinking even deeper than that, because probably I was thinking too deep. But where the fuck can you go in the States or anywhere where you could just be like, yes, here's my withdrawal receipt. Does that say 70 million? Yes, that means 70 million. Could you go ahead and retrieve that for me? Any real motherfucker gonna be like, it's gonna take a while. And we're gonna want to tax, we're gonna ask some questions. There's questions when you take out 70. You thought it was questions when you put 70 in. There's a whole hell of a lot more when you're taking it out. Why? Because they were using your money. Now you're taking it out. Are you closing this account? I got a lot of questions. There would be plenty of paperwork after that. But I guess we're all supposed to be fucking stupid. So let's just pretend we're stupid. Okay. So now he's mad. He's hot under the collar. And I didn't understand why he was popping off on her mama so bad until I heard how long it took. You mean to tell me it took y'all 3 weeks to find the man that your mama knew who it had to be? She narrowed it down to like two people. It wasn't like she had to go through 30 people to 30 people that could pull his job off. It was, she said it was like two or three. So all you gotta do is find two or three motherfuckers. What took the extra 2 weeks? Shopping for the outfit, shopping for the wig, shopping for the white guy to play the federal agent in the front seat. They were just having fun. They were acting like this fucking $70 million trip was a goddamn sipping paint. Like I felt Franklin on this shit. Like, bitch, what y'all doing? What was you doing for 3 weeks? For this? You did all this to tell me what I already knew. I gotta get to Teddy if I want to know what my money is. Well, fucking thanks. Thanks for your help. And his wife's like, well, we get more information than we did before. Don't be mad at my mama, who I've been mad at my whole entire life. But now that you reintroduced us because we needed her to get your money back, which she still didn't succeed in, now I'm pro mom. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And then his mama is gonna pretend like she can't understand the nigga's frustration about not being able to get to 70 million and you ain't got no motherfucking answers for me. Bitch, I was like, I felt Franklin on that. Valid. So what does Franklin do? Okay, these hoes clearly ain't finna come through with my money. It ain't gonna happen. It just ain't gonna happen. So you know what? Looks like I'm gonna have to roll these expensive ass sleeves up and get to it myself. So he goes and talks to the chief dude. I don't know his name. I'm fucking drawing a blank. Is it Frank? Is his name Frank? What the fuck is dude's name? I don't know. But he goes and hollers at him and say, hey, where's the money? You ain't making enough of it. Crack ain't moving out the house fast enough. You're not cooking right. There's a problem at the cookhouse. And everybody want to clown him, but guess what? Franklin got one thing. He said, hey, that's cool. Do it your way. Fuck it. It's not like I didn't build an empire doing this my goddamn self. I built all this shit. But you know what? You don't want to make no motherfucking money? Let's go. I'll wait. I'll wait for my cash patiently. And he's like, oh, okay, I gotta change your mind. Go ahead, take him to the goddamn cookhouse. And then whatever he says goes. It came from my mouth. Because he's big bad boss man, right? Everybody's scared of this nigga. I knew it was some bullshit to that. I knew it was some bullshit to that. And this episode exposes it. Here come Franklin coming in. Motherfuckers got jokes about him in his suit, which probably costs more than what everybody got on, including chains, because they just don't know wealth. Franklin ain't no fool to this, and he ain't got time to play. He ain't the little boy that was working with our boy Javi, rest in peace. This ain't the little boy. Franklin came a long way. He down 70 million and got that he ain't got time for jokes. He come right in, telling motherfuckers like, look, 12-hour shifts. You working the first six, you working the back six, nigga. We finna pump. And then dude wanna pop off. And then when Frank was like, you gonna cook? You gonna cook? All right. Bam! Then start cooking that nigga's face. Like, no, you cook, nigga. I said, well done, Franklin. This Franklin is not to be trifled with. Franklin was a nice kid. He was a good dude. Did not enjoy violence. But you take that man's money, all the bullshit. He murdered friends. He lost relationships. His girlfriend fucking put him in the hospital. He went through a lot for this 70 mil. Dealing with Teddy by itself was a lot. And then you come to tell me, oh, he is zero patience. He got no patience for the fuck shit. I can appreciate it. Cook that nigga's face. I said hallelujah. And then when Buddy shows up with the half a face bandaged up, and Franklin kicking motherfuckers out, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey. And Buddy turned around like, I know y'all told us to get out, but I came to work, so I could do that. So Franklin got him a little team. He showed he ain't to be fucked with. Now, dude come crying back to Buddy. Talk about, see, I was holding it down while you was shot and you was locked up. And you just gonna let a motherfucker come in and burn my face? And he was like, well, you was crying like a bitch. I said, yeah. He was making valid points. It was nothing but valid points spoken. And right then, when dude was, and we told dude I was going to put you in the corner, I knew there was no doubt in my mind. When he shook his head like, oh, okay. That wasn't an okay, like, okay, I'm going to accept this burning, okay, because there's no issue there. I'm going to just accept that I'll be in the hospital for a while because this nigga, that stove been on all day. My skin is still layering the iron shit on the stove. I'm done for it right here. Never gonna be the same. He's just not. He's fucked. And he just shook his head like, yeah, okay. That was a yeah, okay that anybody should pick up on. Like, he's gonna be a problem later on. Maybe we should watch that motherfucker. What do you know? He runs off to Jerome, who doesn't speak anymore. He just doesn't talk. He's just sitting there looking, and Louie's asking the questions, and then she's answering her own questions. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I need more Jerome. I just need it. I don't like what they doing to him. I don't know if they just want, Franklin to be shining. Like, I need Jerome to be vocal. I do. And then they do this whole scene, right, which is, I ain't gonna lie, my favorite scene this episode was Franklin and Buddy talking on the couch. Starting off very friendly, like, yeah, so we're gonna be pumping out 5 times more. Franklin's all about his dollar. He don't give a fuck about none of that personal shit. Then they get into I love how these two drug dealers get into a management argument. It was fucking hilarious. These sound like the arguments that I would have had back in my heyday of working at AMC in management. And I'm like, look, when it's my crew, I do things this way. Okay? When you run the shit, you go. It was the exact same. They were having just a yelling match about the best ways to punish workers, whose responsibility is what in this relationship. Yeah, you bring this, but I'm doing this. Don't touch it. So they was going at it. I thought it was beautiful. It was hilarious because you just see him like, oh, okay, you run shit. All right, and they just going back and forth. It's a yelling match. Now, who can out yell the other person? Right, more Franklin yelling. That's it. That's his acting style. I guarantee the next thing we see him in, he's gonna get mad. He's gonna yell because that's like his. That's his thing. That's his Denzel's walk. That's his Denzel's my nigga. That's that is Damson's go-to move. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna yell. That's how I'm gonna show you I know how to act. Just keep watching. You're gonna laugh every time you see him yell. Watch him just talk regular and watch you not be impressed with his acting. But when that nigga get to screaming, watch you go, oh, there he goes trying to act again. I saw the chink. I'm just calling it out. And but I did enjoy when the house got shot up and they like, who the fuck is that? I don't know. Then they running. They was like, come on, bro, get to the kitchen. Now they were just arguing. Now they helping each other get out this jam. I love how that shit just got once bullets start flying. Hey, we a team now. Motherfuckers coming in. Franklin blasted one. He shotgunning another. When this nigga said, when he shot Todd, the burnt face, the dude hit the ground, he said, Todd, nigga, boom, headshot. Todd, nigga, that shit, I had to pause it. I was in tears laughing. That shit was so funny. I highly suggest if you get the chance, if you got the spare time, rewind to that part and you will laugh your ass off. Todd, nigga? And then dude get up and spit on him. Now they work their way outside. And Franklin is out here murdering niggas. Like he is. I don't know who this dude is. This is man. When I think back on Snowfall season 1, who would have out you? No way. You could have told me that that Franklin would be burning niggas' faces, accurate with a revolver, just cutting people down, and has time to talk shit while he's doing it. There's no way. Not the kid that was going to Ivy League school. Oh my god! Wow. What a little bit of time of doing some money. A little bit of time and a lot of money. Niggas switch up quick. All right, but they escape. Right now, let's talk about how Snowfall is just gone. Leon should take his ass back to Africa. This is the thing I don't like about Leon. Leon was talking all this righteous shit out there in Africa. He was talking that shit before he left, right? How we need to get up out of this. We hurting each other. Then some drew him back to LA. He just had to come back. And then when he came back and found out that Franklin ain't that dude, it's a lot of beef. Can't team up with Franklin because he'd be going against Jerome. Can't team up with Jerome and Louis because he'd be going against Franklin. But the one thing he was running while he was down there, niggas don't respect him. The hood ain't how he left it. He wanted it ran a certain way. But when you leave and say, I'm done, and you hand it off to the next motherfucker. So now him and Wanda is trying to do like a Save a Negro program and Smart Guy, help him fill out his college. They look like his parents at the table, like, oh, it's okay, son. You just got to fill out a few words just to explain yourself. It's all good. Meanwhile, D is back there talking about, nigga, you smarter than the professors. Matter of fact, man, look, here go a little bonus money. That, So he's getting pulled each and every way, but looks like Smart Guy's taking Leon's side. He just likes his mental a little bit better. But you see the jealousy in Leon. It's not really the righteousness. Hey, just because he wear kufi don't mean that he right. You heard what Hope said. And just because Leon went to Africa don't mean it killed the jealousy in him. Don't mean all Leon's moves is righteous. These are not the moves of a righteous man. Him arguing with D about parking or about the playground lights. You thought he cared about the kids? You thought Leon really cared if the kids' nighttime activities, play activities, were well lit? You thought that was the issue? No, Leon loved the kids. He just wanted them to play at night. He wanted them to be able to see what slide they on. Did you think that's what that was about? No. That was a power move right there. It was like, nigga, I want these lights up. And dude's like, yeah, but they staying off. All right, I'll run this shit. I've been reminding you since you've been back. All right, brother? And then when Leon's sitting outside watching him, not liking what he see, and then dude look over and say, you married community pussy? I was like, oh shit. Leon had to do something about that. Like Wanda trying to talk to her about the good she's doing in the community. I'm gonna get on Wanda in a second. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get on Wanda right motherfucking now. Just so Wanda's having a rough time back in the city, which she knew she would. She didn't want to come back. I agree. She shouldn't have came back. But now she's talking to Sissy about how there's crack rock everywhere. It's hard, and she don't want to be around it. She's got this fear of relapsing, and I was like, but that's cap, Wanda. You had got off of drugs and was working around them. There was drugs being sold during your recuperation. You said no to them. You declined them. You was living a nice, clean life in the city of LA. So clean that Leon even fell back in love with you because you got your shit back together. So you had the strength to survive it because you already did it. You'd have still been good whether or not you went to Africa. But the fact that you did go and you had some place where you was important, people liked you, and then you was good. Now you come back, right? Your grandmama don't fuck with you. They calling you community pussy. Now you're stressed out. Now you want some crack rock. That's the real issue. It ain't hard because of your addiction. Sure, the addiction has a lot to do with it. Yes, I'm not ignorant, but let's be real. Nobody's fucking with Wanda down there, and she's making up this crack rock shit. Is almost like this is why when she's not really being real to Sissy and herself, where I don't belong here no more. People don't fuck with me. This is unhealthy. I need to go. It's not crack, Wanda. That's the problem. It's what you did when you were on crack. And these are the repercussions of those problems. So that's the real issue. But yes, back to D calling Leon's woman community pussy. I said, well, goddamn. I was like, Leon gonna have to kill that nigga. Ain't no way I was gonna let dude do. I don't give a fuck how big he is. And then I'd be damned if Snowfall didn't just go and pull a scene from fucking Friday. When they sitting in there having a college meeting, they got their parent conference with smart guy up in there. They hear the shooting. Soon as Leon see the D shot the important kid's lights out, we see his true intentions. He took that shit right off. And then Buddy like, oh, this what you want to do? It was the Craig versus Debo. Nobody saw that. It almost looked like the same choreography, except Pops wanted to take the gun because it wasn't no gun. Leon came out there to throw hands. What happened? Craig started losing, right? Boom. What he hit? He hits him with. He started hitting. Then until Craig started hitting Debo with shit, right? It's exactly what Leon did. Hit D, and and this nigga's name starts with a D. Holy shit. Hit him with a bottle. Now he picking up heavy shit, cracking him over his shit, right? Just a clear scene. And then him even limping off and being helped home is the exact same shit that happened in Friday. I was like, we are getting too lazy. Too lazy. And then you got Leon screaming, this my shit. I run this. You got people clapping. Like that, bro, I don't think you run the hood now. And then I'm sitting there thinking, like, okay, yeah, you won that fight. But do we think D just gonna get his ass whooped like that? People clowning him, and he's not gonna, I don't know, try to kill Leon now? Like, nigga, this ain't no fight no more. I'm gonna shoot the shit out you. And then what we think the hood gonna do? Do some, I am Leon. I'm Leon. You gonna have to kill all of us. I'm Leon. He got the juice now. Nigga, this is not a fairy tale. You beat a nigga like that. You cheated. You start hitting him in the head with shit. That's not your fist, sir. And then you think you're gonna take the hood? Think you're just gonna take money out this giant nigga's pocket and he gonna be okay with it? No. So now Leon wants to take the hood back, and but how is he gonna do that? He doesn't even sell drugs. So now is Leon gonna get back into the game just because he wants to feel important? See, that's Leon's downfall. Leon is trying to pretend to us that he's some righteous dude, want to save the hood, but when in reality he just want to run it. He likes having power. He likes being in charge of people. And he probably thinks he can sell drugs with responsibility. That's my hot take. Let's say Leon even takes the hood back. Let's say D crawls into a corner somewhere, ashamed, and say, by hood rules, you do run this. So let me turn over this connect. You now work for fucking, who is he gonna work for? Where do they get their drugs from? Oh, that's right, Jerome and Louis. So whose side are you choosing? Jerome and Louis. What, you gonna start getting Franklin drugs? Either way, he's gonna be choosing a side now that he just started this fight, talking about he's taking over a whole block. Money still gotta come through there. So now Leon's in a spot where he's gonna have to choose. Whichever one he goes to, that's gonna be the war. That's what's gonna get Leon killed. A lot of y'all's hot take is that Wanda's gonna get killed. Not against that. I'm not against that. Why? Because she starts smiling. She talking about, I'm helping people. This girl sold her formula for some crack, so I was able to find her some formula. I'm really doing good things here. That's the sound of somebody that's probably gonna die soon, like within the next 2-3 episodes. Wanda's probably gonna get murdered. Yeah, I could definitely see that, and it's gonna be Leon's fault. And he's gonna be sad because it was Leon's fault because he shot that little girl. So Leon will lose yet another woman to his ignorance, to him being stupid, because Leon is known to be an idiot. Because, yes, he's going to get back into the drug game when he didn't need to, when all he had to do was listen to his wife and stay in Africa. So I think we all see that playing out. But how dare they steal that scene from Friday? Like, that was just egregious. They didn't even try to clean it up. I don't even think they tried to do something different. Niggas even had on plaid shirts. That was sick. And they better not try to tell y'all it was a fucking homage. Stop it. Do not listen to that bullshit. That was clear stealing, clear laziness. They think they demo is too young to have seen Friday or even remember. But you know what? Even if that's true, guess what? Real is here. And I'm gonna point it out. So with that, protect your health, yourself, your wealth, man. Your boy Rel is out of here. Peace.
Yo, I know I don't need no introduction, but y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Hollywood Rel. And I appreciate you for sliding through and watching these videos. But you know what I need from you? Alright, if you ain't already, I need you to like this and subscribe this, man. We at 1,000 trying to get to 2, alright? Push it for your boy. Get them algorithms up. So when it come to that subscribe button,